Warrior, let me tell you what you won't be hearing tonight during the State of the Union address. I just had to sit down and express a couple of thoughts very quickly with you and for you, because I already know, without seeing any script or watching any of this, that Joe Biden will not be mentioning what we talk about here on the Warriors. I am sure, mark my words, because we're going to come back tomorrow and we're going to discuss this. He will be blaming the Republicans for what is going on the border. Now, I come to you, and I want you to listen very carefully when I say this. I am not even talking about politics right now. I know that's hard to imagine because I'm talking about Joe Biden, Republicans, and I'll be mentioning Democrats. I am talking about human rights abuses at our wide open borders. We all know it's horrible. We all know it's bad. We all know there is an invasion at our open borders. I don't know anyone who likes any of this, but I guarantee tonight you will be hearing Joe Biden say those Republicans will not sign our border protection bill. Now, what does that mean? There is a bill right now in Congress, but it is tied to aid in Ukraine and Israel. And those monies that are being proposed, allocated for the border, are not what you might think. It's not to shut it down, deal with the criminals, prevent child trafficking, all people trafficking. It is simply monies allocated to process more of these illegal aliens, to give more monies to the criminal NGOs. And I'm saying this as the warrior, that are operating numerous NGOs, non-governmental organizations on the border, that are handing children over to unvetted sponsors who, when they are calling a month later to follow up on the children, are getting no answers, can't find the children, can't find the adults. What does this tell us? That these NGOs getting millions and millions of dollars of your taxpayers' money, my money, everybody's money in America, very complicit NGOs with, I dare say, the cartels that run and operate our U.S. open borders along with the Biden administration. So I guarantee tonight you're not going to be hearing about all of this. I want to put pressure. I want to know, who are these NGOs? Well, we do have a list of who is on the border. What exactly are they doing? I'd like to see pictures. I'd like to see a full accounting transparency. I'd like to see these children. What is actually happening? Wouldn't you? Because most of the visuals we see in any of the media are of usually men, I would say 20 to 30. We're not seeing a lot of visuals of women and children. So these are the questions I want to know about. These are the questions that will not be answered tonight, will not be spoken of, will be, because right now we have an invasion in America. We have our own war going on. It is called our open U.S. borders. I feel I must speak about this. We also have the poisoning of America. That is an additional war going on because poisonous fentanyl, killing an American every 3 minutes. You may be hearing a little bit about each of these issues, but you're not hearing what I like to call the nuts and bolts. And what are the solutions? Because at the Warriors, we give away takeaways and resources all the time. All I can say to you is, and this is very pie in the sky, number one, the border needs to be shut down. We want legal immigration. I know a lot of great immigration lawyers who have worked very hard on behalf of beautiful people who want to come and assimilate into American society legally. And now they're looking at all this. And how about all those Chinese people we're seeing recently, very well dressed with expensive luggage I've seen in the last few days, clean cut, just filing into California. Unbelievable. So we know all this, shutting down the border, number one. But here's what you can do and what I need you to do. And this is why you must all become a warrior. We must keep talking about this. We must keep asking questions. We must keep urging our elected representatives, House.gov, Senate.gov, please, I am begging you, call their offices, email their offices, write them a letter. I don't care. Do it all. Make your voices heard. Again, they work for us. Why, after all, just today, everybody's complaining because there is a bill today as of March 8th in Congress. March 7th, apologize. Today's March 7th. where Republicans, their offices were being flooded and they couldn't handle the volume of phone calls coming in of children crying and screaming because they want to shut down TikTok. Now, that is not realistic. I know I digress here. Then we'd have to shut down all of the platforms, all of the apps, because all of them are complicit in the trafficking of children, including TikTok. I understand the thinking behind it. It is owned by ByteDance, a Chinese company, and Republicans want TikTok to divest from that Chinese company. Sounds like a lot of mishmash to me, because right now I can go on any platform and I know where to look, as do the predators, for anything criminal, including buying drugs on Snapchat, child rape videos. I know this is hard to hear. I don't like talking about it, but it is my duty as a warrior to tell you the reality of what is happening. Let's get back to the border. So tonight, you're not going to be hearing about any of this in this State of the Union address. This will be a rah-rah rallying cry as Joe Biden just goes through everything will be the fault of the Republicans. And just a reminder, whether you like Donald Trump, you don't like Donald Trump, I know firsthand during his administration, we were doing so much better these issues of human trafficking, sex and labor trafficking, forced servitude, forced begging. Why, after all, I'm in the middle of New York City, and I have seen children begging in the streets, begging in the subways, women holding up babies on 6th Avenue, help us, we're hungry. I didn't see any of that during the Trump administration. Now, I'm not saying it didn't occur, but I do know Donald Trump put many more funds into groups and organizations to stem human trafficking. We had a better border. We were building the border wall, all of these issues. So be very aware if you are going to watch that State of the Union tonight, or follow it online. You're not going to hear what we talk about at the Warriors 24/7, 365. And that is what is happening to all these children that are going off with these, mostly, from what I'm hearing, unvetted sponsors. Where's the follow-up? Where's the transparency? Why are 400,000 children have been absorbed into America since 2021 during the Biden administration? Where is the follow-up about all of these children? Why, after all, 400,000? That is a direct hit on our society and our children. Just a reminder, our children are watching all of this. Our children are seeing all of this, hearing all of this. No wonder we have a youth mental health crisis in America escalating every day. So it's time for us as citizens to stand up, to become that warrior, and to take action. We can no longer sit on the sidelines. Everybody needs and must do something. Always follow lynswarriors.org. Please subscribe to these videos, because I'm noticing that a lot of people are watching, but they're not subscribed. Please subscribe. We're putting out daily videos. We want to educate and help you wade through all of this and help you make sense, and also to rally you up. This is an election year, so we need all of you, 2024. Remember, the children are watching everything. Always remember, wherever the children are, so are the predators. It is our duty to protect them. So while you watch tonight, keep in mind what I'm telling you. These issues are happening at the border. Nobody, Republicans and Democrats, seem to really be talking about any of this, but we will at the Warriors. Thank you all for donating, for your offers of volunteerism, for helping us, because we can't do our job at the Warriors without you. Remember our hashtag, community creates change, and each and every day, go out and be a warrior.